All right, so you guys are loving these clearance price items, but that's because you're smart shoppers. I love clearance because you always get the best price. But in these 2 hours, you're taking advantage of the 5 easy pays and the free shipping that we have available to you because of our super style sale. But that free shipping goes away at midnight. So just want to remind you of that. So now we are up to our Pebble Leather Selena Crossbody. Another clearance price, $159.99. That is a $108 savings that you're seeing for the first time ever. $32 gets it home on Easy Pay. This is your jeans. In the middle is taupe. We have mustard. And then on .com, here's red, Bordeaux, forest, slate, and then black. A661720 is that item number. What I love about this one, Kate, is that you get kind of like 2 different looks. You have that geometric shape. If you really fill it to the tippy top, you get a whole different look, but it also has that natural hobo smile if you choose as well. So you could just make it your own.
Yeah, isn't that the best when you get 2 bags in one like this, especially for a pocketbook that you're going to want to move into and just keep by the door? I love those bags that you don't have to unpack because you know it's your tried and true, your bestie coming with you day in, day out. This is all made of our sumptuous pebble leather. So, Melissa, you've noted tonight that this feels amazing and it only gets softer with time. So you have most of the bag just like really just swaths of pebble leather. Again, softening the more you use it. It really is like a win-win. On the bottom, you have 4 feet, Vachetta leather, 14 karat plated gold. On the front, that beautiful Dooney hardware that makes it a recognizable quality conversation starter. And then one of my favorite parts of the bag is whether you're doing the geometric version or you're doing the hobo slouch, you have these gorgeous tassels, 100% Vachetta leather, so equestrian, which is, you know, very Dooney, on brand for Dooney. We're Norwalk, Connecticut, so just a really fun, flirty detail. And then this zipper, which is filed, easy to open up as soon as you get it home. That gorgeous little hint of red lining, which denotes just the luxury handbag that this is, opens up. And then, as you were mentioning, Melissa, just so much space. Inside is the Dooney red lining. And then we have organization.
Yeah, here we go.
It's just, yeah. And again, like depending on, do you want to stuff it full and make it tall, or do you want, you know, maybe you're putting your tablet in here, maybe you're putting, I could have a very slim laptop I could probably put in here as well. 2 pockets, including a zipper pocket and a slip pocket on the back, and then key keeper, of course. And on the other side, we have 2 more slip pockets. Maybe it's your reader. I'm so sorry. This one has 1 slip pocket. Nope, it's got the 2. I panicked there. It's like, wait a second. Got the 2, a slip pocket maybe for your readers and your sunglasses. It's really a beautiful bag to move into every day. O-ring hardware on the side. Again, these equestrian conversation starters and an adjustable strap. So this is going to be a piece that you can make super short, over the shoulder, or you can do it across as well.
Really gorgeous. I mean, everyone at home is loving this, Kate, especially at this clearance price, $159.99 for a Dooney. That's a really good price. So I want to run you through colors if you're just joining us. Welcome. This is jeans, really pretty blue. You have taupe, mustard, red, Bordeaux, 3 dozen left. Here's forest, 2 dozen, slate, final 1 dozen. And in the black, there's 3. Literally, there are 3 in stock, and that is it. So clearance means there's no reorder. So that black on your screen, if you are at home and you are like, okay, I really want to treat myself to that, just stop everything that you're doing. I'm not even exaggerating, because 3 left, they're going to get snatched up quickly, and clearance means no reorders. So pick up your phone, call us, 800-500-7590, go to QVC.com, tap our app. We're literally on live under QVC2. You can click in there, you click speed buy, and you're done. Pick it up while we have it. There was something I want to say. Oh, yeah. So we didn't mention this, but with every Dooney bag, and that's how you know you're getting high-end luxury. You get this dust bag. So you can absolutely store it in here, right, to really give the bag more longevity. But I love to use this for my shoes. That's my favorite way to use this. So when I'm traveling, I'll use it for my shoes, or even just like in my closet now, I have so many dust bags that I just use to keep my shoes
No,
stuff.
I'm the
Just a little
same.
thought.
I actually like will only travel with my Dooney dust bag covers, whether it's for laundry or my shoes. And I know this is wild, but I like love the uniformity in my bag. Like, does that make us type A? I don't know.
A little bit. I've
A
seen,
little.
Kate, I've seen people actually make dust bags, like make pillows out of dust bags online.
No kidding.
How wild
I
is
mean,
that?
look, the blue and white would really work, I think, and it's all
I
cotton.
mean,
So
it's
there we
chic.
go.
I mean, why not? However you want to use it. I mean, it's
That's
available
right.
to you. So,
That's right.
right. But it's really a gorgeous bag. Oh, we have another update. Okay, black just sold out. Next to go is slate. There's only 6 remaining. So if you didn't get the black, do not wait on that slate. And I know we're going to bring up some footage of the beautiful Rebecca. I want to tell you the measurements: 8.5 inches in length, 11 inches wide, 4 inches in depth, with a strap drop that's 17 to 22 inches, and it only weighs a pound 11 ounces. And just look at how sophisticated that is, Kate. Like, just,
Oh my
it's
goodness.
so elegant. It's so mature. Like, I think this is darling for that price.
It's really irreplaceable, and it's incomparable to really any other bag. It's such a gorgeous everyday pocketbook. And I think part of the sophistication comes from the fact that we have this contrast, these beautiful, deep colors contrasted with this bridal vachetta leather. It really is unique. You don't see this happening in a high quality way where you won't have to worry about this scuffing. You won't have to worry about losing the color in really anywhere else. I talk to a lot of people. I live in New York. I talk to a lot of people all the time on the subway who have their bags. I say, how old is that bag? 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. I got it from my mother. Oh, my mom gave me my first Dooney. It's such a great investment too. And especially when you know you're going to use that bag day in, day out.
I 100% agree. Now, you guys, I always get these updates, and I want to tell you, jeans, what I have right now is like flying out of here. We have less than 100 left. And because it's clearance and there's no reorders, I want to emphasize that if you love this one and that slate that we only have like less than 6 left, we now have 4 left. Pick it up with that $32 easy pay, because we're offering you free shipping, so you are saving $12.72, and you have 5 months to pay it off. And this is not the kind of thing where you pay it off in 5 months and then you get it 5 months from now. No, you order it today, it's coming in the mail, and then you're still paying it off. So it's just a really great opportunity to pick it up. And you'll see on your screen, take $40 off instantly when you apply for a Q card and you get approved. You'll get 5 easy payments all of the time. $40 on your first purchase, which would then make this $109.99. Did I do my math correct? Yes, my dad would be proud. He's a CPA, so hi, Dad. So yeah, it's just an awesome bag, Kate. I mean, I think that this is such a practical silhouette.
I think it might be one of the most practical everyday bags we have in the entire show. I mean, everything works for different reasons. But I would also say the colors of this, again, are super easy to do in an everyday way and still be standout. For example, the one that you have is so deep and so rich. I'm not seeing a lot out there outside of Dooney that is doing a color like that. And that's because Peter Dooney, our founder, knows the trends. He knows what's fashionable. And again, after 50 years of getting this right, he knows how to choose something that is both sensational and also going to be beautiful 20, 30 years from now, never going to be dated. For example, I've got the taupe. This is, we were talking about this color earlier. Your mom and my sister both love the taupe.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful way to do a neutral.
Yeah.
Because, if you can see at home with my studio lights here, this is not, it's an oysterish color. It's not gray. It's not too pink. But this is a way to do a neutral that maybe isn't necessarily just your brown bag or your black bag, although we love those. That's going to be something that you may not have yet. It's going to match with everything, though. You've got your big black winter coat on now if you're living in cold areas. then you're still going to be able to match with this. And then something like the forest, which has been a standout in just the fashion trends because of that prep trend that's kind of always around, but really having a resurgence. Again, contrasted with that beautiful cognac vachetta leather. This is the way to do it. I am obsessed. I want you to see the forest with your own eyes because it is such a rich, deep green. It just looks like perhaps you're going to go, to the equestrian farm later, like hop on a horse and like go and still, make it to book club and everywhere else in between.
It's
I've never
beautiful.
done that, but I think that sounds like fun.
Sometimes I just buy outfits with I'm very themey.
I love it.
And then I create the experience after. By the way, my math was incorrect. I did a whole celebration. I'm my line producer is like, you could blame me. I confirmed it. Brian is hilarious. So it's actually $119.99. So they always say don't do math live on air. Most of the time I'm right. But still, I mean, for $119.99 with the Q card, it's just a really smart buy. But I don't know, when I think of Dooney, this is kind of what I think of, Kate. Like, this kind of checks all those marks. It's easy to wear. I always think of Dooney with the tassels. I don't know why, but there's just something about this that's so iconic. And, just the ease of wear, and that you can wear this two ways. I know we talked about that at the top of the cell, but you can fill it to the tippy top and you have this beautiful silhouette, but then you also have that natural hobo smile that it kind of falls into. So I'd love to kind of talk about that as well.
Absolutely. So, and let me just say, we have all that beautiful structure that allows that to happen on the bottom with the 4 feet and the vachetta trim as well. And then we have a bag that is structured even though it's super soft. So it's the best of both worlds. The pebble leather is soft, but then we've got this piping and this inseam stitching, and then an enforcement of vachetta leather that gives it that structure so that when you don't have it stuffed to the top, it will smile like a hobo. You have those gorgeous signature Dooney tassels on the side, very equestrian, very New England. When you feel this at home, you'll see they're like tough in a good way. They really are a fun contrast to that ever softening pebble leather. And then you have the weight of the zipper that does bring into the hobo smile into the bag. And then, say you want to put a big water bottle in, you want to put your tablet in, it's going to be able to give you an extra inch, really. Like when I'm thinking, I would say about an extra inch. I'm not being scientific with this, for more space. I always like to travel with flats. So especially if I have heels and switch them out, sneakers if I'm going to the gym or something, it's been a little while since that happened. But you can put plenty in here. You can see the depth. I'm just going to mention again that there's 4 pockets for organization. So even with all that depth, and especially because this is becoming your everyday bag, in your everyday pocketbook, you have the zip pocket lined in leather. You have the slip pocket underneath. On the other side, you have the 2 slip pockets that I was wondering about before. And it's just such an easy way to make life, from work to weekend, that much easier, that much more stylish. And then look, I'm just noticing, Melissa, these O-ring hardware pieces, also signature Dooney on the side, high shine, super glam, high-end materials, just like our leathers, which are imported from Italy. We only use the very best materials for our bag. So there's no part of this bag, even the small details, for example, look at that stitching, look at that grommets that make this really easy to carry. Again, add to that slouch. There's just no thing that has been compromised, nothing, no detail that's been missed. Even that little tiny horizontal piece of leather that you're seeing underneath, like between the grommet and the O-ring, is working to enforce the bag and also be very fashionable so that you have a little bit of an extra style that you're not going to see anywhere else, but also it's going to make it easy to carry.
So I want to tell you guys what's going on at home because this is clearance. There's no reorders, and these are going very quickly. So the jeans right now, there's less than 60 in the world of QVC to go around. We started the show with 130. So that's 70. I did the math. Okay. Okay. And the math is right this time, guys. And then we have taupe That's the next very, very popular one right now. There's about 6 dozen to go around there. There's mustard. Don't wait on that one because that's just such a pretty tone, and there's